It's 8:37 and it is time to tell you about this. City officials in Simpsonville are meeting with contractors to make sure their major municipal complex project is on budget. Now it's bringing some major changes to City Park. Fox Carolina's Grace Runkel is live there with a look at the plans. Grace.
Yeah, we're here at City Park this morning, and we're constantly reporting on big changes, big developments coming to Simpsonville. This one is going to be pretty huge, a $14 million project, and we want to give you an idea of the scope of it with Fox Carolina in the air. So we'll take you up there right now. You can see coming down Curtis Street, the old fire department, the old police department. Well, those along with City Hall are going to be moving down here to Curtis Street, the edge of City Park, and that's going to be really the new campus for all of those different city buildings. Again, that's the police, the fire department, City Hall, and the county is also going to be building a new magistrate court building here. Now, this is what you can expect to see once everything is complete. The new buildings have a sleek, modern design, and the $14 million project is funded by revenue bonds and COVID-19 relief funds. The city administrator says the changes will make Simpsonville safer and more efficient.
It feels like we're moving into the 21st century and upgrading our facilities, because fire department headquarters, for instance, is a 1959 building. It really feels long overdue.
And one of the big changes that's going to make it safer, especially for those firefighters and people driving down Curtis Street, is that the fire engines won't have to be backed into the fire station anymore. They're going to have an area where they can just pull through. If you know Curtis Street, you know how busy it can be and how dangerous of a situation that could potentially be. We know that the groundbreaking on all of this begins in November. Margaret Ann.